Good morning. What are you doing there, you naughty little dog? Someone got out this morning. Right guys, this morning I've been on rock collection, I've been on the fields and I've collected some rocks. And I thought while I were at it, I'd walk down the field and take the garbage off the field. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to burn the garbage. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll reverse the camera in a moment. Now I don't know if that's a good bag, so I'll leave that bag. I don't know if it's a good bag. But that's what I've been doing this morning. See that garbage? So that's what I've been on with. Collecting rocks. And I've been down here and I've pulled all this out. And all full of garbage. That's why this lot's not getting water or growing. So that's it, look. Garbage. So I'm burning this garbage. And I've actually walked around the field and I've picked a lot of this stuff up off of the field. So I'll show you. I'm going to pick some of this up now. I ain't got my gloves on, so I'm not going to start picking things up. I'll reverse the camera. So that's what I'm doing. This lot's going on the garbage because the field looks a damn mess. Now that's the garbage. You can see I'm wet through. That's because I've been on rock collection. So I'm wet through. Every morning I'm wet through like this. It's just garbage, rock collection. So we'll try and light this fire and I'll turn the camera around. That bag there, that's our rubbish and we always burn it. So I'll try and burn it now. So that's our rubbish. But like I said, oh, this lot wants burning, not just throwing in the side of the field. Wants burning. Oh, it's hot. Then later on, I'll actually try. Morning! We've got two carabao, looks like mama and calf. So we're lucky this morning, because it's always lovely to see the carabaos. Anyway, there's music playing, so I'll probably have to do a voiceover. So that's it, that's our rubbish, but that's what I'm doing now, guys. I'm burning all this rubbish, and that's it. So I'll get this burnt, and I hope you enjoy your day. Well, that's what I've been doing this morning. I'm on rock collection. So that's it. Rock collection this morning. So I'll show you this when it gets going. That's it. Garbage collection. All that's been ripped out of there, look. I mean, it needs, I don't understand. Needs burning and then getting shut on. Simple as that, really. So, like I said, I'll get on with burning this rubbish. Yeah, anyway, I get a wash outside anyway. So that's the garbage. As you can see, it's fired up. Lots of plastic bags. Found a big hypodermic syringe there. A couple of weeks ago I stood on it. And I was wearing these. And I stood on an hypodermic syringe. And I kicked in the grass. And it was a big hypodermic syringe. So I burnt the syringe. Big hypodermic. So I won't go where the fire is. I won't go in there without my wellies, because I stood on, like I said, a big syringe, hypodermic. Just thrown in the grass. God knows why. I'm glad none of the kids stood on it, that's for sure. Good morning, 9:51. As you know, I've been out in the Barangay in the province, stone collection, and then I went on to rubbish, pulling all the garbage out of the edge and burning all the plastic bags. And like I said, what I found really dangerous was a big syringe. I actually trod on the syringe and I kicked it in the grass. Thought, what's that? And it was a big syringe. So, like I said, not very nice. So I burnt all the garbage this morning. Not all, there's still quite a lot of garbage. We're at Cornens, and this is what we're having for breakfast. And instead of coffee, that's what I'm having. It's apple, that one's strawberry. So that's what I'm having. Looks like a bit of fish. So that's it. This is where we are. We're in Consilian. Absolutely beautiful morning, guys. We're going to have a bit of food, then we're going to Mercia, to the electric. Now, the electric actually costs a lot of money. So that's what we're doing. I can't get made actually round the cost actually, you know, it's going to cost about 18,000 pesos. Just have a few poles and a line put up. Bit crazy really, but that's the cost. So that's what we have to do. So that's where we are, Consilian. It's quite hot this morning, guys, so that's what I've been doing this morning on rock collection and burning the garbage, picking the garbage up off the fields. You know, it does look a mess when you've got plastic and bags and rubbish just thrown all over the place. So that reminds me about a girl. I'll chat about her anyway. She had the same problem in Manila. What do you think to our fish this morning? I think fish is actually very hard to cook, to be honest, to make it tasty, and it's a voiceover. This is where we are this morning. We're at the electrical place. That's where my bike's parked over there. So, Jovelyn didn't ask the guy's name here at the electric place. So that's what we're doing now. We're waiting to get in touch with the guy for the poles. The bike, guys! When Jovelyn moves. So we're back at the bike, that's your CRF. That's where we've been. Across to the electric company, and the guy's drawn us a map. So that's where we've been. Across to the electric place. We're going into Mercia. Now then, I'll show you a few bikes here. There's some quite nice bikes here. That's a 150, it's a KLX, but it's about 140,000 pesos. That's an XTZ, 97,000 pesos. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's got an expensive bike. That's a CRF. Quite a nice CRF. 150, same. Big money. Oh, go on, rev that bike up. Good morning, guys. We're back from the electric office. Now we've got a diagram. So that's the house, and that's the electrical pole. Our pole's got to be cemented in, and it's got to be cemented in 3 foot. It's got to be 30 metres apart, and as you can see, that's what the pole has to have on it, so the guy can climb up the pole. So we've got to find out how to reroute it. Can't be more than 100 metres, I don't know what that means. This is the next diagram. So that's the next diagram. So that's the next diagram. So we've got to work this out now. That's your next diagram. Then it goes here, look, double service entrance. Whatever that means. So we start here, like I said, has to be 3 foot. That pot. Thank you very much. A little gust of wind. Just stay there a moment. So, let's have a look. So, it has to be 3 foot cemented under the ground for the safety of the guy, obviously. You know, a lot of you people don't seem to understand safety here in the Philippines. But that's what, a guy has to climb up that pole. It has to be safe. It's electric. Simple as that. What don't you understand about that? So, it's his life and other people's lives too. Right, so that's it, look. You can see. So these poles have all got to be put into place, and then we contact the electrical company, and then we'll go from there. So that's it, look. If you understand that diagram, I understand it to a big degree. Quite simple, expensive, but quite simple. But having said that, it's not simple because we have to work it out. We have to work it out now, so that's it, look. Right, let me just put these back in the house. Here, Jovelyn, grab these. My hand's wet, okay. Everything seems to be hard work for you. You know what the hell's wrong with you. Got a towel outside on you. You know, start to contribute, for God's sake. Right, so I don't know what we're doing. We can't go through there, but we might be able to go through here actually, I don't know. That's the big house over there. You'll actually see an electrical pole over there. So, where that tree is over there, that mango tree a little bit further back, is the main pole. So I don't know how we're going to do it. We have to work it out. I went through this yesterday. Now, it has to go over that roof. So it's got to go 3 foot under, and it's a big drop at the other side. So we have to run a pole. Maybe I'll run a pole from this outside roof. And then I don't know if we're going to go that way or that way. But it's as simple as this. If we're not sure, the electrical guy's going to have to come back out. I mean, it's us what's paying for it. And like I said, it's going to be mega expensive. It's going to be well over 10,000 easy. It's 8,000 just for this meter. So that's the diagram. We've got to work it out. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I ain't decided. I have not decided. I mean, I might get this done. Actually, I'll show you this house. Because actually, I might put this house up for sale. Because yes, this house is mine. And I'll tell you why I might put it up for sale. Because I want some land. And it's a nice house and it's in a lovely location. All the neighbours are good. It's in a good location. It's got a lot of friendly people here. You're looking at that every morning. A volcano, beautiful fields. So I might actually put this house up for sale. But what I might do is get electric done first. And then put this house up for sale. And go and buy some land. Build a wall round the land. And then build an house. Simple as that. So I might put this house up for sale. Because like I said, we don't have any, there's no land with the house. And that's one of my plans. I need some quite big land. So that's it. Whatever I do, we've got to get this done. So we have to pay somebody to weld. We have to pay somebody to weld this lot on. You know, it's got a lot of hidden costs. You know, it has actually got a lot of hidden costs. You know, Jovelyn says, are we going to go and buy some of these poles? I said, what's point in buying these poles? We have to buy the poles, right? 2 more or 3 more poles. 1,070 I think they are. So, and then we have to buy sand cement. And then we have to have them all welded up. And like I said, that's 3 or 4 poles. Then we have to get the guy from the electric company to come out from Mercia. And then he climbs up and he just attaches the wire. And it's 30 metres apart. And make sure it's not over 100 metres. I don't understand that. If it's over 100 metres, what happens? Is there another charge on top? I don't know. So that's what we're going to do now. We're actually going to walk round the corner here. Going to walk round the corner here. Like I said, it's a great location. It's lovely. Everyone's professional here. You know, quite nice people here. So that's it. This is a lovely house. It's nice inside. It's done to a good spec inside. Just needs finishing. That's your drive. You easily get a 4-wheel drive on there easily. You will easily get a big 4-wheel drive on there easily. It's big. But that's what we might do actually with this house when it's finished to a good standard, which it is already. We might just put it on the market. And it's not good, it's going on the market for the cost. All the cost, what's cost us, will be included. And if we don't sell it, we'll rent it out. So one way or another, I'll get my land. So that's it, look. Now, it says 30 metres apart. So that's a bamboo line there. It goes down to that piggery. 30 metres. I'm not sure how far 30 metres is. But like I said, the guy said if it's over 100 metres, there's going to be another cost or something. I don't know. Because Jovaline doesn't explain anything properly. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to have see where these poles are going to be sunk. So that's how far they have to go under. 3 foot. 1, 2, 3 foot. But like I said, that's for your health and safety. That's for a man here to be safe when he climbs that pole. And for Joe Public. For Joe Public. You know, it's people's safety, so it has to be done. And that's what UK is like. The UK, everything has to be passed, has to be passed, has to be passed. And if it's not done properly, you have to do it, and you have to do it properly, and it can be a pain in the arse. So that's what we're doing now. Going to get a cold drink, and then that's it, look. Like I said, it's a really nice house, and the neighbours are good. Like I said, all the neighbours here are really, they're professional. So it's a really lovely place to live. It's a beautiful place to live. So that's it, guys. That's what we're doing this morning. I'm going to work these poles out. Where are they going? And we'll also ask the neighbours a bit of advice. So we'll ask the neighbours and see what the neighbours say. Right, so that's it. I'm absolutely wet through it. It's really hot today. Beautiful day, guys. So that's the job now. Gonna walk round and try and find where to put these poles. Straight forward there in the background. I would say it's about 50-60 metres. That's the main pole. And it runs down here, and that's the main road that goes to the house. So I'm going to have to try and work it out now where the poles are going. So that's the main pole. I can see the main pole there, look. That's the main pole. We call this the water station. That's the daycare where the kids go to school. And then there's a path here, look. Now that's the house there at the back of our house. So I'm just looking. See, there's 2 poles there. So there's 2 poles there. So there's 2 poles there. And there's 3 wires on that 1 pole. Now then, let's have a look. I don't know which way we're going to route this. So that's our house there, look. Straight forward there. That's our house with the black windows and the blue roof. So that's ours there. That house there is ours. So, right, we have to work this out. That's the lady's big house. We asked for permission of the lady. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll let us put a pole here at the back of the day centre. Don't know. So I don't know. And maybe run it down this way. But not over this property. So I haven't got a clue where we're going to run it. No clue where we're going to run it. So I don't know. But that's where the pole is. She's there in the trees. I mean, straight across, I would say it's probably less. So that's it, look. That's the pole. And we've got to run it somewhere over the daycare centre. And that's an house. So I think that's an house. And that tree there is where our house is. So I don't know how we're going to run it. I'm here, this is one of the poles. So from that pole to that pole, can't see it actually, I'm guessing that's 30 metres. Ah, she's there. So it has, this here has to run this way.
Then, like that.
Has to run this way. So that's the big house, look. So that's where it has to be run. Are we going back this way?
The lady said from here it will go through there.
Through here?
Yeah,
Where
there.
those wires are.
Then goes like that. Like that.
So then it goes through there.
There on the pole, then like that.
So it's going to go
Straight
that
there.
way. So do you know where we're putting his poles? Hi! We're trying to work it out. So, don't know if it's going to go across there. It's going to be a pain in the arse. I know that much, putting all these poles. You know, I don't know why electric companies charging people to put your pole in. I mean, to be honest, electric company should actually come out here and they should put these poles in. You know, because they're getting paid electric. So it's got to come this way. I think Jovelyn will work it out now. Like I said, that's the daycare centre. That's a steel house. And then our house is just at the back of that steel house. But the lady says we can't go across there. So we're looking for a different alternative. Actually, while we're here, this is a well. So, like I said, that's the daycare. So we call it daycare or water station. And that's the well, public well. Actually, they do need a new pump. Because that pump keeps breaking down. So it actually does need a new pump. So I think the landowner actually put this in for this community. So how nice is that? Pump here for the community. Absolutely spectacular. So that's where you get your, if you want a bath, a wash, a shower, that's where you get your water from. If you want for the piggery, that's it, that's your water. Now, most people don't drink it, but I think some probably do. So that's your water for washing. So that's it, guys. It's quite nice. The community's got their own water source, but that needs a new pump. Does need a new pump because it keeps. We don't use this very much. We might use it once a month, once every 3 weeks, but it does break down quite often, so it does need a new pump. Overlook. Put her back down on the floor. Swear you. That's what she's done, look. That's how she's climbed over. So that's how she's getting over.
You're very smart.
Very smart. Lift her down. I'll show you how she does it. Well, when Jovelyn lets me get over the fence. Let me get over. Lift her down before she falls and gets hurt. That's what she does, look.
From here.
She climbs up there and she pushes her legs, pushes her back legs up there. Then with her front legs she grabs this and she climbs up. Like I said, Aspin's a very smart dog. So that's how she does it, look. Climbs on there, then she walks. I've just seen her walking on here, look. She walks on there and then she drops onto there and then she's out. So that's how she does it.
Yeah.
Like I said, Aspins are very, very intelligent
So it's not here.
and they can climb
Here, on this side.
like cat burglars. What they do, just push, that's what she does. She'll push her head into there and her legs into there, and then she'll use her legs here, and she uses that to go up. She walks up it with her back and then she turns, she jumps on. So now we know how you climb out. House.
You want
Whenever they wash. Hello there, honey. What are you doing?
Birthday party.
Later.
So every 30 meters.
Right, back in the house, guys. On there, guys. Well, we're back in the house. And we're just working things out. So we're working things out with the balls. It's very hot here. Wow. I need another shower. So that's what we're going to do. We're working things out with the steel poles. We've had a chat to a few of the neighbours. One of the neighbours said we can actually join to his pole, but we'll need to buy another pole to weld onto it, which is quite nice. We have to buy another pole to weld onto his pole, which is quite nice. We had a chat to a few of the neighbours, 3 or 4 actually. So hopefully sooner or later we can get an electric cable. Now actually the fuse box should have been at the back of the house. This is the back of the house. Should have been in the, well, not the shower room exactly. It should have been here actually, I think. I'm not an electrician, but we could have put it up there. Could have been there, could have gone there, you know, upon the wall. And then it could have gone straight across. We can't go across this land, as I've said, the lady won't allow us to do that. So we're looking for alternatives now. So I'll fill you in when we find a route to go to the main pole for the electric. But I'll actually show you the house while we're in the house. This is the house, and it's got, that's your blinds, that's your windows. So as you can see, it's tinted glass. So we've got tinted glass. That's to stop the mosquitoes and flies coming in. So it's quite nice inside. It's all tiled. I think Jovelyn's trying to work that lot out. So as we turn around, that's where the dogs like to hide. That's your beautiful view. Like I said, great neighbours. All the neighbours are quite nice. So let's have a look. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Right, that's the shower. Let's have a look. So we're going to the shower. So it's tiled. That's the window at the back. That's the toilet. That's the shower. All needs plumbing in the shower. I just use a bucket of water, but that's all it needs plumbing in. That's the toilet. That's the sink. That's the shower door. That's the bar counter. So all it needs really is it needs painting. All the lights are in. And that's the bar, that's the sink unit. All tiles, quite nice. We did spend quite a lot of money on tiles. So that's it, it's got a lot of plugs here. And then that's the door look, same type of thing. That's to stop your mosquitoes. And it's tinted glass all around. It's 2 bedrooms. So that's one of the bedrooms. And that's the other bedroom. So actually, as you go in, that's the mattress, that's one of the windows. Just needs painting. Ceiling needs painting, all the lights are in. That's the mattress, all the floors are tiled. And that's your light switches. And then same again, another big window, tinted glass all the way around, tinted glass all the way around. And that's got a, same for your mosquitoes, so it's got a blind for your mosquitoes, piece of wire. So that's number 1 bedroom. Still got a load of tiles left, so it could, we haven't even tiled the side of the walls. Like I said, it's got plenty of plug units. It's what we've put in the ceiling. Wants finishing, but we live in here. It's quite nice to live in here. Same again, look. That's to stop the mosquitoes. And then it's got windows that go down. So these windows, see, they're just closed down. And they're strong windows as well. So this is number 2 bedroom. And the bedrooms, that's the door. The bedrooms are quite big. So the big bedrooms, they're quite a nice sized bedroom. Really nice bedroom. And we've got the fan working now. We have a little bit of electric because the lady next door said we could connect. Well, that's what we've done, look, show you. I forgot to actually tell you. The lady next door said we could connect an electric cable to her electric. So this here, air conditioner, if we decide to fit an air conditioner, that's for aircon. That's for your aircon if we decide to fit one. I mean, in summer it's hot, but I don't think it really needs an air conditioner. But if it does, we can easily put one in. So, like I said, plenty of plugs. All the ceilings are done. Just needs finishing off. Little bits and bats. So that's it, guys. That's the house. And then you walk outside. That's what you see. The volcano's in the clouds. That's the little yard. That's a nice unit somebody's made. Wow, quite nice. No, Salamat. So that's it, look. Outside the house. I know it's quite nice furniture. That's the arch. Needs finishing. So you can see, needs a wall. Building round. So that's the house. It's quite a nice house. It is a lovely house. Really nice house. So, and like I said, we are the owners of this house. So, when the electric's all plumbed in, we'll paint the walls, I'll paint the ceiling and I'll paint the walls. And then I'll either put a bamboo fence around there, or I might even build a wall around there. And then this house, in the next year or 2, will be for sale. Because we want to buy a big piece of land. So that's it, guys. Have a beautiful day. That's your furniture on a motorbike. That's how they get furniture about. Just stick it on a motorbike and ride round the province. Where there's a will, there's a way. Absolutely gorgeous. Please like, please subscribe, please share the videos. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful sky at night.